Hey guys, it's Rich. Hey guys, it's Rich. Today we're going to share a real brief. Yeah, what province? Man, broke my signage. Free today. Bringing you another. Guys, thanks for watching this too. Hey guys and gals, just stopped over by the Uber hub. Actually, zero line was let right in. You know, take advantage of that if they shoot you the free supplies via the app. You know, you can go in and get a bottle of disinfectant, free sanitizer. They do not have the 10-pack of surgical masks in anymore, but they'll give you one free black one that's reusable. So I think they do that. Usually for me, it's like every week they send me something to stop in and pick up the free supplies. But I thought this was a perfect segue too. My first ride leaving there was a guy who had never used the Uber app before. He said he just moved here from California. His car's, he dented his rim, so I had to take him over to the place. But here's the thing, man, have some fun with that. Give them some knowledge. What I usually do on those rides, and again, you don't get them too frequently, maybe a couple times a month, or, occasionally you'll get people who don't take the app frequently at all. So help them out. Become a pro with the rider apps. You, of course, always verify where they're going before you start the trip, in case they put something in wrong and you don't want to get there and, no, this isn't where I was going. But I have fun with it, man. Right away when they say that, I say, great, man. When we get to your destination, I'm going to show you how to max out the tip in the app. I get them laughing usually. Do I get a max tip? No, but I usually do get a tip on those, combined with other things during the ride. But become a pro with these apps. We've all run into the people whose driver canceled on them, whether legit or not. I show people if it was one of the bogus driver cancellations. I show them how to get their money back at the end of the ride. And don't worry, this is the thing with cancellations. It doesn't come out of that driver's end. He still gets the same $378. Uber just refunds the $525 they charge. It's part of their business model and how they do things. So, don't worry about that, but help them out. Show them how to go to the trip history, click on the trip, point out how they can add a tip after the ride, since we all know Uber is not a perfect functioning app, and oftentimes it doesn't even leave the rider with the option to tip at the end of the ride. The screen just doesn't populate based on whatever app version they have or some other hiccup that can cost you money. Because at the end of the day, the friction to go back into the app and add the tip, or do they check their email receipt and click on add a tip in there? Maybe if you went out of your way and did something special for them, they may do those things for you. But you want the tipping process to be as frictionless as possible. And of course, my signage leads them to believe, I want cash or I want to get tips some other way, either through one of the like Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, which, has worked out really well for me. It feeds my tips for Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal feed my gas tank every week and more. People love it too. I mean, they trust those apps. A lot of kids don't even carry cash, so if you get some kids you take care of and they want to take care of you. Again, this is, the big thing about offering stops at, a liquor store dispensary. Even though most drivers are going to get a no the majority of the time, but it's like a concierge service, and it leads to tips in and of itself, even when you don't stop. But when you do stop, hang out, and you have that great ride, those are where you see the larger tips, the 10s and 20s. Thanks, bro, for hanging out. Or they'll come out of the dispensary and throw you some product if you talk product with them. I have got a 6-pack of overpriced Corona from a rider a couple weeks ago, along with the $10 cash tip, just for taking them to both the liquor store leaving the airport and the dispensary, the Grove, right down the street, and getting them, tell them you're gonna save them time. Hey, why don't I save you some time so you don't have to come back out and run these errands later? I mean, we should be able to be in and out. It's just there, the line's really short. Should be able to get you in and out of the liquor store in 5 minutes. This is one area where X and Classic riders have an advantage over, let's just say Frugal XL or possibly, you know, a lot of XLs, it's like 5 people and they're sharing the ride and splitting it and Venmoing each other the $4.12 or whatever. But it's one of the areas you have an advantage because wait time is so little on XL, or I'm sorry, on X or Classic. So point that out. You know, I actually had a group a couple months ago. They literally asked me that after they agreed to stop. I went in the store with them and they were bolting around. I'm going to get more on this. I'm going to do some more drop and collect videos to show those of you who may not be familiar with the process, or if you're scared, or, you know, don't, you know, go in. This is part of their marketing expense. Get paid. You delivered a customer to them. That's a referral commission. But that ride, it was 3 people who were really cheap. They're in there bolting around the store and running around. Now, what I do at every liquor store stop, I never hang out in the car. I get out, I open the door, I say, yeah, I'm going to run in and grab a soda too. Sometimes I'll even throw out, yeah, they got a little free soda bar for drivers, so I'm going to grab a soda while you guys are shopping. You know, it's a great way to, if you have someone who wants to hang out in the car, they won't. They'll get out. Occasionally, I'll you know, I had another ride with 2 parents and their like 7-year-old. The dad hung out in the car with the 7-year-old. I put some tunes on, and this builds trust too. You may think I'm crazy, but I leave my cash visible. I'm a pretty good judge of people. I mean, they usually when they come in from the airport, they're not here to rob the first guy they meet who just took them to a place to help them, you know, get their party started. So do those things, and you know, again, get familiar with the Uber and Lyft app. Go in there and check rides. You can check and see where other cars are. May even be a helpful tool if you don't know where to go to get rides. You know, you can see if there's huge volume in your area. You know, drive away from that area. Another pro tip too on, you know, we all hate the destination filters because they don't work very well. But they can be your friend. I mean, when I'm coming back to the Strip, I'll put like a property like Casino Royale, you know, that Best Western, or a property that you don't get a lot of drops at. And if it's busy out, the app will just keep sending you rides. I've gotten up to 8 rides on Destination Filter. And even when, you know, I've put like Encore and dropped off at Windsay, I just start driving back the other way so I don't burn the, you know, if it's that late in the night and I don't want to burn that Destination Filter and try to get a few more rides. You'll get the short rides, and you got the opportunities for the, you know, tips and kickers on those, man. You got to be talking to everyone about it, you know, wherever you pick them up. Oh, have you guys been to this dispensary yet? You know, if you smell weed on them, those are people you want in your car. Of course, you want Ozium in your car too, so you don't get a false allegation from the next rider if they're not, you know, a partier. And you want to, you know, bring these things up. Throw their next driver a bone if they don't have time. Hey man, have you been to, did you guys go over to Dispensary X? My usual question is, so what dispensary did you guys hit? Not even knowing, you know, this is for anyone, even if they don't smell like cannabis. But it opens the door to, oh, we haven't hit one yet. Oh, no kidding? Oh shit, you guys are going over to Stratosphere? Shit, let me take you by Curaleaf. You're gonna love it. One of the newest dispensaries in town, or whatever, you know, whatever's close, convenient. There's no need to long haul. We got plenty of opportunities in Vegas, you know. If you have a favorite and you know product well, of course, share that inside knowledge with them, man. The insider knowledge is so huge at generating tips, or you know, maybe even a callback for something, you know, figure out how to get the app working in your favor for those. But that is just huge, adding that nugget of value. I don't know weed very well, but I am on the text list, again, of all the dispensaries, or at least most of them, that take care of me, so I know if there's a deal going on. Anyway, hope that was helpful. If you are driving, of course, you know, stay safe, you know, take all the precautions you can. And as always, be funny, make money, guys.